Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and much appreciated you guys tuning in to see how my first day of the tournament went here at Cherokee Lake for the Bassmaster Open. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown how it went and let you know what my game plan is for tomorrow also. Real quick, I just wanted to bring something up for all you channel members out there that have tried to send me messages. If I haven't responded to them, I'm having a problem on my Facebook Messenger. I'm getting some messages from some of the guys, but it doesn't give me an option to respond for it. Like it says this person's not on Messenger. So just know that I'm trying to work through that if I haven't responded to your emails there. So I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on that. Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about the first day of the tournament here. The conditions today it was post-frontal. It was cool this morning. It was in the 40s. We had probably, I'm guessing, a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind most of the day out of the north. Typical post-frontal conditions. It started out, fairly cloudy, rained a little bit last night, and then it sort of cleared off, and it's bluebird sky right now. So typical post-front deal. And overall, the fish I thought they bit better today than they had all week. And I talked about that a little bit yesterday about how the first day after a front, sometimes the fishing is pretty good, and it was pretty good today. They absolutely whacked them today. I mean, right now I'm making this video. The tournament weigh-in is a little over halfway over, and there's, I think, with half the field have just weighed in. It's like 50th place is 14 pounds, and not only half the field's weighed in, so they whacked them today. So anyway, how my day went, I was boat number 10, so I got to my choice of the water. So if you guys saw the video yesterday, I told you I was going to commit to big fish with my big fish bait. So I went to my first area where I caught a 4-pounder in practice, and it was a stretch of bank that was probably 100 yards long, had some mixed rock on it, gravel mixed rock. And I made the first pass down on it. I caught 3 nice ones, 3 nice keepers, 3 2.5 pounders. And it's like, I had those in the boat. It's like 7:30 in the morning. We took out at like 7:10. It took me 10 minutes to get there. So I caught 3 good ones. Like the first 10 minutes I was there, guys were still running to their first spot. They hadn't stopped. So started out really good on that particular spot. And, went through a little bit of a lull, made a couple moves, caught my 4th one in a completely different area, and this was about probably, I'm guessing, 10:30 or 11 o'clock. So I've got four decent fish in the boat at 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and basically at that point I still had a long day to get my 5th fish. So I decided to run a bunch of new water because I was expecting to catch one just fishing along the way. So I started running new water, nothing. I've got about an hour and a half left in the day, and I've still got 4 fish. So I went back to that stretch where I caught 3 right off the bat, and I caught my 5th fish to give me a limit. And then spent the rest of the day running, just new water, looking for stuff for tomorrow. But I wound up today with a limit that weighed a little over 11 pounds. I didn't think that would be as bad as it was. I mean, they just absolutely whacked them today. And the thing that I don't understand is I stayed with that lure yesterday that every fish that I've caught on it in practice has been a 4-pound class fish, and every fish I caught today on it was a 2.25 pound fish, 2.25, 2.5. So I'm not sure if it was I don't think it was the bait. I think it was maybe just the conditions, that type of stuff. But anyway, here's sort of my plan tomorrow. It's like I figure I'm going to be somewhere about in the middle of the pack in this tournament. 225 guys in the tournament, just from the looks of it right now. I did not feel that I'd be that far down, with catching 11 something pounds for a limit. But it's tight. It's not like it's, there's 2-3 pounds separating 60 places. It's pretty tight. So my plan tomorrow is I'm going to run new water, and I'm going to fish. I mean, I'm even going to upsize more. I think tomorrow one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a big swim bait, the big swim bait, big glide baits, that type of stuff. The water temperature is starting to get to the right temperature for that. And like we talked about before, it doesn't do me any good just to come out of here with a check. I've got to catch a big bag of fish tomorrow. And the conditions that we have there's potential of catching a big bag on a big swim bait or glide bait. So I'm going to spend quite a bit of time with that tomorrow. And again, I either look to, since I'm going to spend a lot of time doing that tomorrow, I either look to absolutely suck tomorrow or catch a great bag of fish, sort of like, you know, today was. But so that was the deal. Sort of the thing that, looking back today, the thing that really puzzled me a little bit is, and I did lose one fish that felt pretty decent, so I had 6 bites on that bait. But I'm just really surprised that I didn't get hit by a 4-pound class fish. And that's the difference. It's, you know, the guys that are in the top, you know, 30 right now, they caught a limit just like I did, but they had one of those 4-pound class fish that I didn't have today. So tomorrow I've got to get 3 4-pound class fish and 2 really nice chunks to go with it to get where I need to be in this tournament. So that's the plan for tomorrow. A little bit disappointed on how the day went. I really, not that I expected it to go great, but I expected to get hit by a couple decent fish with that. So that's fishing. I got 2 different things I'm gonna try different tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how it works out. And I'm gonna spend some time now working on some tackle, get everything ready to head back to Missouri tomorrow when we get off the water. And again, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you guys following the videos all week here at Lake Cherokee. Much appreciated, and we'll check in tomorrow. See you.